Hi! Welcome to my tube. My name's Margie. I'm a Oak empath. I just like having these little talks, these little conversations on how I feel about things. Being a Oak empath, you're always feeling some kind of way. I've been pretty uncomfortable the last few days, but that's alright. It's my uncomfortability. And in a world where everybody on the whole planet, they're all emotionally self-supporting, that's okay. That I could get through this too. So, is God winning? Is everybody living 5D Earth yet? Is that what's happening? I'm not seeing it. Ask Lily. Ask that little 10-year-old girl Lily if God's winning. Yeah, they arrested a 14-year-old boy that did that. You think his parents had any idea what a fucking how unhinged that little boy was? I bet you $5 they did. I bet you they knew that there was something wrong with their kid. There's just something isn't right with them. They just know it. It's just a feeling they have. They caught him doing other weird stuff, but instead of freaking trying to freaking modify his behavior, nope, they protected him. And that's what we're seeing in the world is a whole lot of people that they don't need to be protected. Nah, let them deal with the consequences of their actions. Let them. They want to hurt people, put them in a place. Put them in a place where they can't do that. It's an imbalance, man. Suffering is never going to be eradicated on this planet because there's too many people that get freaking physical and emotional joy out of watching people suffer. Yeah. A lot of them are politicians. It's weird, man. I don't know what happened. I don't know when the human race freaking decided to freaking... I don't even know if this was recording. I don't care. I keep losing subscribers anyway because people just don't want to be accountable. They identify with things that I say when I say stuff like, don't be fat, dumb, and lazy. They're like, oh, I'm a little fat, dumb, and lazy. You can't be mean to me. And they're unsubscribe. You know, it's just there's no accountability in the world. There never has been. I called today's talk commitment because that's another thing the human race is slow to stroll in, is honoring commitments. How many people do you know get a little dog or a little cat at Christmas or on a birthday, and then it just comes too much trouble and they dump it. They put it in the pound. They just get rid of it, you know? That's a life. That's a living thing. That's a lifelong commitment. You get a critter and it gives you love and you give it love. You should be loving it until its freaking final breath, but people don't do that. They don't do that with other people, too, because it's just too hard. I know how hard it is. I've been my mom's caregiver for a number of years. Nobody's helped me. There's no government agency to help me. I can't go out and make any friends so they can help me. But it was a commitment that I made when I was 15 years old. Right? Because when she had her stroke, when she was 15, nobody else was there. There's a storyline that I'm seeing fold out on my news feed. And it's fucking hilarious. Guy used to know him from the time I was like 6, 7 years old. He was a neighbor of mine. He went the ego way, right? He went the ego way. He lost his mom years ago, so that didn't even it. But he went off, had a bunch of kids, got a job at a logging company, you know, always post how he got another raise, you know, or how he bought another truck or another freaking classic car or another boat or another this, bought that, right? And recently, his young son, early 20s, and it's weird. The things that they say about this kid to freaking tote him, like, it's just really weird, right? So, but the whole, but he got in a car accident, has a really bad head injury, and they keep talking about how they're gonna make him back how he was before. How they're gonna love the community, you know, and how he's not gonna do Cool April Nights this year because he has to help his son rehabilitate. And I was thinking, if it came down to it, and you had to quit that $82,000 annual income to take care of your family, would you? Huh? Would you? So many people don't. Just give it to somebody else to take care of. Somebody else can do it. Somebody else. You know, you see people throw garbage on the ground because somebody else will pick it up. You know? Good thing people don't have that mentality with wiping their ass, huh? The world would stink a lot more, wouldn't it? So, what else? How many people do you really think are on the planet? I've listened to the Dolores Cannon's talk on the backdrop people probably 3-4 times. Because I like the refresher, because I forget about stuff. And I listened to it yesterday, and I was like, you know, if it came down to it, how many people in my world? How many people are directly in my world? My mom's in my world. My dog is in my world. When I go to the grocery store, if I deal with somebody at the checkout, they're in my world. But like everybody else, how are they a part of my world? How? And we're all connected too. Yeah, we're all connected. And whenever I look at anybody else and all the faults I see in thee, those are all the things that I hate in myself, right? Isn't that how it is? Right? Whenever I see how greedy people are, is it because I'm really a greedy person? Is that what it is? I'm not a greedy person. Sometimes I wish I could be. Sometimes I want to be. I was reading these freaking somebody posted something about being a caregiver. If you as on Facebook, it's like, what's one thing as a caregiver that if you could have, what would that be? And I said a day off. Because I haven't had one in 6 years. And I'm a part of a society where everybody wants everybody to be empathetic and sympathetic and empathetic. And help your fellow man. My fucking own brother doesn't help me. Why would I believe? My own father hasn't helped me in life. My own mother hasn't helped me in life. Why would I believe that these people that are supposed to have your back all the time are going to help me in life? I mean, why would I think that anybody else would? Why would I think that? That is the insanity. Is probably the 50th shittiest state in the nation. People are just freaking, I don't know, man. It's like their heads are up their ass because they're here vacationing. I'm not having fun living on this planet. I'm just not. I can't find anybody I can't find people that fucking want to do things. Laugh. I'm gonna laugh every day at all the shit I see. All the shit I see. I'm not gonna look on the news anymore because anything out there has nothing to do with me. Because of divine guidance or fucking whatever. My world is in Taos, New Mexico. But don't say Taos because it's pronounced Taos and the locals get mad. But the locals don't have enough fucking inner gumption to fucking pick up garbage all over town or fucking put people in houses because there's homeless people everywhere. It's only 6,000 people in this whole town. I don't know why there's so many people that fucking live in so much squalor. It's weird. Because they want people to live in squalor. They want people to suffer. If you can learn how to at the end of your life, if you can give your last breath up with some sort of semblance of peace, consider it a success. Consider your life a success. Because this is not a peaceful planet. It is not intended to be peaceful. There will never be peace on earth. There will never be, because there's too many people that don't want it. Because too many people want power and people to be afraid of them, and as a result, there are not going to be little freaking pockets of communities. No, because people are too lazy. Because doing that stuff, people can think about it all day, but then they have to go outside and they have to fucking pick up a shovel. Or they have to do something that takes work. And we do not live in a society where people... I like to work. I like to work hard and to freaking be done at the end of the day. Dog tired. I did something today. I am trying to find that in other people, and I just can't. And now they're going to get real hard. Things are going to get darn right nasty and gross. And that's okay. Because, dude, people sign up to grow spiritually. And in order to do that, you have to have life experience. You have to go through shit to get to the good stuff. And there's not near enough people on this planet that have gone through shit. There just aren't. I see it every day in my news feed. Oh, you are so lucky that your family is there to take care of you. You are so lucky that you have support and you have people. That person that there is no end to that goodness. There's no end to their goodness. There's so many people, man. There's no end on this planet. So much of it. So I guess people better get used to the crap, huh? Wake up every day and if I could remember, I should just deactivate my ass job. You're getting paid. Stuff I do, I don't get fucking paid jack shit to do any fucking thing I do because evidently I can't fucking find people on this planet that value themselves because I value them myself. And every day I go out and I look for people that value themselves. I can't fucking find people that value themselves. They value money. They value freaking all this external shit. I'm so tired of freaking seeing people that their faces change. This plastic surgery and this fucking shit that people are fucking shoving in their faces. What is that, baby fucking foreskin? So people can look younger? Is that why they freaking... Is that really the real reason why they fucking cut off little baby, the end of the skin, you know? For little babies? So women could look younger? Or are given the free rein to do what you want to help things. They're not coming up with the good ideas. We see it every day. And I'm not even going to fucking bring up the muskrat. Fuck him, dude. As soon as dude, last breath. As soon as you want to take it, go right ahead. Just another fucking reality, and they're never corrected. Boys that hit girls. There's girls that hit boys too. There are. But today I'm talking about boys that hit girls. I know it. My brother's one. Mom has a scar under her eye. He was old enough. This was after he was in basic training, I do believe. No, less old enough to know better. Do you think he'd have you think he would be a lawyer today if she would have pressed charges? No, because she loves him and wanted to protect him. A little place closer to you and the girls because the girls are growing up and I'd like to watch them grow up and go watch their volleyball games and be able to participate in his lives. And he didn't want that. You know why? Because he doesn't want to be reminded. Yeah. And they're all like that. All of them. They're all the same. Because they all go to the same colleges. They're all in the same fraternities. They're all right? Because I know what evil is. I know it's all over. It's every place. I know that evil is in everyone. I know I have evil in me. I know how much pain evil causes. I know how evil it is to be withholding and to just not help. It's like watching a person drown. There's so many people on the planet right now. You're just watching people drown and thoughts and prayers. My thoughts and prayers will save the practitioners of this earth. Understand? The practitioners are supposed to take care of it. That's all the human race is supposed to do. But these fucking sick and twisted perverts got the wrong idea about stuff. So this is the world we get. And this is the world that we're going to continue to get unless people stop it. And how do you stop it? What do you do to stop it? All you can do is, I welcome you to. I'll teach ya. Because so many parents have fucking failed on this planet. You haven't taught your kids to be independent. You haven't taught your kids to be self-supporting. You taught your fucking kids to rely on you, to listen to you, to be obedient and be your buddy. And then you send them out in the world and then you wonder why they're fucking not the police. Hey, you want to freaking be a cannibal, freaking, whack people up and mutilate them and make them suffer? The freaking border's purging people. That's why they like letting people over, unaccountable. Yeah, well, if that's the case, a lot of you are doing it right. Adrian Elise and her freaking, all these practitioners that get, these people probably make six figures. How many people have done anything to help people? It doesn't happen. I have two people that contribute to my channel. One in a very big way that has made it possible for me to not live in fear. Or it's made it easier for me to not live in fear. I'm going to do what I can and not live in fear and live in my faith as I can. Right? But then it brings me back to the question. If there's all these people on the planet, which I never, ever believed, when has the government ever said anything true? When? Yet, people buy up that there's 7 million people on the planet. Really? Have you driven around the country? Have you been out to where you are? Right? You see how big a person is? All right? Yeah. It's all bullshit, man. They don't say, people don't speak truth. Everybody wants truth, and it's like, you can't even, how many people are on my planet? People that I consider to be populants of the planet, people that give a fuck about themselves. I don't care if you're fucking overweight. Do you try? Do you fucking try? Do you eat right? Because sometimes it's just how it goes. People have a propensity to freaking just be overweight. But are they trying? Are you eating right? Or do you just give up and be like, fuck it, I'm a big fat slob anyway, so I'll just be a big fattier slobbier? Huh? Yeah? Because that's easier. It's the easier, softer way, land. That's what this incarnation is about. What can we do to be as comfortably as possibly as comfortable as we possibly can without helping anybody else? And then I'm still gonna fucking ascend to fucking heaven? Really? Is that what people really think? But I did so much I donated to those non-for-profits. Non-for-profits? Yeah, they're all for profit. Fucking put it in people's hand. Don't be a fucking retard. If you can't fucking figure out ideas how to help people, I don't know what to tell you. And people aren't getting it. You don't get to keep what you have unless you give it away. You don't. Look around. Look at all the people. Money's supposed to be an energy. It's supposed to flow. It's not supposed to stop in you. No. So we're going to have a really, really human experience here in the next few years. I don't know why people keep talking about how wonderful it's going to be and great. I'm not seeing it that way because people aren't getting it. People aren't degrading. They're just not. They're not, oh God, I could never give a homeless person $100. They would spend it on drugs and alcohol. No, you would spend it on drugs and alcohol if you were them. You don't know what they would do. It's none of your fucking business. Right? All because people don't want to help, but everybody's out there helping, right? What about you, Janie's Tarot? What about you? How many people have you housed? You know? Zach was on point for like a couple of minutes. I think he was driving to OKC. Gee, I'm so